Hey, what's up, guys? So, we got an update from Naughty Dog, and more specifically, Neil Druckmann, on the future of The Last of Us, mainly on the multiplayer game, and also some other things. And so, we're going to be reading from PlayStation Universe, where the headline reads, New The Last of Us multiplayer concept art shared by Naughty Dog. Developer Naughty Dog has offered a new piece of concept art for its upcoming The Last of Us multiplayer project, which follows on from the game's reveal back in June last year. Posting on its official blog, Neil Druckmann, co-president of Naughty Dog, revealed that more details on The Last of Us multiplayer, which is a standalone project separate from The Last of Us Part 2, will be revealed at some point later this year. 2023 also marks the 10th anniversary of The Last of Us, which Druckmann also acknowledged in the post. Quote, "We're looking ahead to The Last of Us' 10th anniversary in June, and we're so excited to share more with you about the future of this franchise. We'll have some fun surprises for you along the way, but later this year, we will begin to offer you some details on our ambitious The Last of Us multiplayer game." With a team led by Vinit Agarwal, Joe Petinati, I'm sorry if I butchered those names, and Anthony Newman, the project is shaping up to be a fresh, new experience from our studio, but one rooted in Naughty Dog's passion for delivering incredible stories, characters, and gameplay. We first shared concept art of the project with you last year, and we hope this new piece of concept art below further excites you for what our team is working on, unquote. And so yeah, guys, Neil Druckmann gave us, when it comes to The Last of Us online game, it really wasn't that. He pretty much gave us an update saying, oh, hey guys, we're going to give you more updates later in the year. So it's not the biggest news regarding that, but at least we got a new piece of concept art image, which it looks really good. Now, obviously, that's not as cool as, let's say if that was a screenshot from the actual game, because it is only concept art, so we still don't know what the game is actually going to look like. But from these two pieces of concept art image, it's safe to say that this Last of Us multiplayer game is going to be absolutely massive, and it seems like it's going to be taking place in San Francisco. I don't know if maybe it'll be the entirety of San Francisco or just a big portion of it. But yeah, guys, it seems like later this year we will be getting an update on this game. Now, the one thing that I do have to be objective about, even though I'm a massive fan of The Last of Us, and I hope that this online game comes out sometime this year, the way that Neil was wording about how, they will give us an update on this game sometime later this year, that really makes me think that whenever we do get this update, it'll probably be sometime in the second half or towards the end of this year. So I kind of believe that this game isn't going to come out this year. However, I do believe that 100% we will get an official reveal, like a trailer and probably gameplay and just an overall deep dive on how the game will work. But I unfortunately do not believe this game will be releasing anytime this year. I feel like it'll come probably the first half of 2024. But that wasn't the only news that we got from Neil and the future of The Last of Us, because Neil also gave us an update on the sales of The Last of Us series. So Part 1 and Part 2 has recently surpassed, as of December of last year, 37 million copies sold. Now that is obviously very, very impressive. And I saw a chart that someone posted on Twitter of the most successful PlayStation franchises. And The Last of Us isn't the most popular. That goes to Gran Turismo, which I didn't know it was that popular. It said that it has sold 90 million copies across its whole entire, all the games combined. And The Last of Us only has 2 games, so it's never going to hit 90 million copies. For just 2 games having sold almost 40 million copies, that is very, very impressive. And obviously we're going to be getting a Part 3, so I expect those sales to, who knows, maybe it'll hit 50 million one day. And yeah, and also Neil Druckmann said that throughout this year we're going to be getting apparently some surprises. I'm assuming it's for The Last of Us, I don't know. I mean, obviously we can speculate. Could it be like the PS5 version of Part 2? Could it be something related to maybe Uncharted? I mean, I have no idea. I'm assuming that it's going to be focused on The Last of Us. And yeah, it just really seems like that this year is going to be the year for The Last of Us. It's going to be the biggest year as far as content, because in just 11 days, we are going to be getting the Last of Us HBO show. And I cannot wait for that show. I think it's going to be phenomenal. And we're going to be getting the reveal for this Last of Us online game. And part 1 is coming to PC in March. And yeah, apparently some surprises as well. And I'm obviously very, very excited to see what is in store for Naughty Dog and the Last of Us franchise. But what do you guys think down below? Let me know your thoughts on these updates coming from Neil Druckmann and Naughty Dog on the future of the Last of Us. Let me know your thoughts on the concept art image. How do you think it looks? And also let me know your thoughts on the Last of Us series selling almost 40 million copies. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed it or found it informative, drop it a like and hit the subscribe button by turning on the post notification bell so you don't miss my next upload. Until next time, guys, take care.